Evening all.
Evening all.
That's not how you say hello normally.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. She thinks she looks awful. She never looks awful, does she? Last thing she said before we started recording. So
I'm tired.
Tired. Yeah, well, you're still recovering. But you've had a reasonable productive day because one of the projects we're working on is actually with some partners. We've bought a small old bed and breakfast in Lytham St Anne's.
Yes.
And so we're
Have you ever been to Lytham St Anne's? It's actually a really nice place.
People think of Blackpool, don't they?
No, it's not Blackpool.
Well, no, it's not very far from Blackpool.
It's not very far from Blackpool, but it's actually a nice town centre and a nice beach and everything.
It is, yeah, it is. It's really quite pleasant.
I was, really surprised the first time I went there. Lovely big houses and, yeah.
So what we're doing is we've bought this old bed and breakfast and converting it into an apart hotel. So basically it's a
Who knows what a apart hotel is?
That's a good question. What is the apart hotel, Anne?
An apart hotel is a hotel that rather than just bedrooms, it's like studio apartments really, and they're self-check-in, so that there doesn't need to be a reception or anything like that, and you have your own cooking facilities. That's how I would describe a apart hotel. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, I think so. So it's an unmanned place, but it was obviously still housekeeping and rooms are serviced and cleaned.
Oh yeah.
In between visitors, and if they're there for a long time, then they can opt for additional cleans.
Yeah.
So, but one of the challenges is finding stuff for it. Stuff. So
well, we were fortunate. There's quite a lot of beds anyway that were left there. Not sure how many of them will be. Some of them were quite new, but how many of them be reusable? But
and what have you been sourcing today?
My favourite thing I've been doing today. So I don't know if you've ever heard of it. John Pye Auctions. Maybe I shouldn't be telling people this because then they'll go and bid against me.
Yeah, but if they don't know what you're buying at the time, well, we could tell them we're buying something else like a ride-on mower.
I've never looked for them on there.
Oh.
Anyway, John Pye Auctions. They've got quite a few auctions across. I think it's more the north of.
I don't know.
In the north of UK. Anyway, and it's like discontinued stock or ex-display stock of places like John Lewis and that sort of thing. So today my job was finding an American fridge freezer.
Yeah.
And just before we come on here, I've won it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So are you able...
It was on Curry's and AO. It was $869, and I'm paying three something for it.
Okay, does that include the print?
Yeah, including it.
So it's new, but I think it's got a little dent in the side.
Oh, it's got a dent in the side, which doesn't matter for us because it's actually like built in.
It's going to be tucked away.
Well, it's in a built-in alcove space, so. And I also got some brand new headboards. So that was good as well. Okay,
so you've had a productive day.
Yeah, and I did lots of
bookkeeping.
No, it wasn't actually bookkeeping. Sorting out of files, because we have, I think we mentioned the other day, we've got 9 other properties.
Yeah.
Which are houses, not hotels or anything like that. And there's actually a lot of back work to that, isn't there?
There is.
Back office stuff, as in like making sure all the insurances are up to date, and yeah, it's my job to put all that sort of thing into files. And then we've got a VA,
Farouk,
from Nigeria, who is in the process of looking at each property and breaking that down and seeing how well they were performing.
Yeah, we'll talk about Farouk another day because it's really quite an interesting, but I have to say, really nice guy. We obviously have never met him face to face, but we talked to him on Zoom, and we'll explain more another day. So anyway, look.
No, hang on.
What?
You're not going off yet, are you?
No.
What have you been doing today? Well, I've been working.
Well, actually today, a lot of what I've been doing, so I do some work with some agricultural businesses. and which I really enjoy. One of them is a company called Smart Farmer, which is a health and safety app for on-farm use. A really challenging subject because farmers generally aren't that interested. I'm not saying they're not interested in health and safety, but they're probably quite comfortable, maybe even complacent on where they are at now. But actually the reality is that we've got to up the game because people die in agriculture every year. I think it was 23 fatalities last year, and that masks a lot of serious injuries. Working on that, and we're very excitingly launching a completely new version of the app next week. And then I had my fortnightly. Sorry, getting my
what is bi-fortnightly?
I don't know, but I was getting my mucking furs waddled.
Yes, that'll do for the dad joke.
Oh, I've got another dad joke.
Oh,
but yeah, and then I had my fortnightly catch up with the Dudley Beverell lads, who are farm diversification consultants. Really good, really nice guys to work with. Been working with them for a couple of years. I've been quite busy too.
Oh,
I know you think I don't do a lot.
Just sitting there twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah. I know, quite a few phone calls and stuff like that.
And I didn't get out for my coffee this morning.
No.
Because it was snowing so heavy.
But it's just wet and horrible now, isn't it?
Reschedule for Friday. Get out of this. Not that I don't like the house, but you know.
Yeah.
Getting cabin fever a bit.
So should we do the dad joke?
Oh, you've been dying to do it. You almost spoke over me then.
Well, I was copying somebody else.
I hope it's a new one.
Not for you.
Ah.
I'll be working on new ones. Why did the hedgehog cross the road?
To get to the other side.
No, to see his flatmate. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because.
You're spoiling my joke. What did the chicken say when the car hit it? Fuck it! Right.
Why did the chewing gum cross the road?
Because it was stuck to somebody's foot.
Stuck to the chicken's foot. Just one more. I've got one more dad joke.
Oh, is that allowed?
Yeah. Because mine might be funnier than yours. What's the difference between a giraffe and a crane?
That's my joke for tomorrow.
It wasn't your joke originally. It came from somebody else.
I know, but they all do.
One's got hydraulics and the other's got high bollocks.
Right.
A bit rude.
On that, I think we ought to bring this to an end because it's got too long now.
Oh, good grief, yes.
Right.
You have to watch till the end.
And we never introduced this, so didn't we? So
It's
day
5. Day 6.
Of the unconventional lives of
Dan and Anne.
Dan and Anne. Thanks for listening.
Bye!
Bye.